Hi there, thanks for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, for your astrological overview for week commencing the 15th of August. A dramatic lunar eclipse on Thursday occurs in the sign of Aquarius, a sign which is very much to do with democracy, freedom, friendship, but it's angling up to the modern ruler of Aquarius, which is Uranus, which is in Aries, and the combination of Uranus in Aries is quite random, and it can create situations where we're much more outspoken. We say how we feel without being so concerned about what the consequences are. Now the Sun continues in its home zone of Leo, which is very much about creativity, warmth, and bringing a social vibe to situations. So I do feel that this can actually be quite a sociable lunar eclipse, but it's one that can put us face to face with people we wouldn't ordinarily spend time with, or perhaps wanting to spend time away from people that perhaps cramp our style somewhat. Now this pattern may play out in a close personal relationship as much as a group of friends, but it is one that can influence us all. But there does continue to be a brilliant alliance between Mercury and Jupiter from Tuesday through to the end of the week. Of course, Jupiter has been in its full in Virgo over the last 11 or so months, and it is due to move in early September into the sign of Libra. But for now, it is asking us to combine our ambitions and our hopes and the ideas we have to expand with the more rational thought processes that Mercury in one of its two home zones of Virgo does bring to the piece. But when these two get together, they can give us a sense of optimism. But this optimism here needs to be tempered by realism, which comes from the earthy energies of Virgo and its discrimination and ability to sort the wheat from the chaff. So details are going to be important, whatever or however exciting our plans may be. In the second half of this week, however, Mars goes alongside Saturn. Now Saturn has, of course, for over a year been in the sign of Sagittarius, and it's been pushing us all around anything to do with knowledge, information, being very well versed about our approach to fairness in situations. I think that's come up quite a lot, where we've seen challenges going on in various courts when people believe that injustices have been committed. And of course, international affairs have been affected a great deal by Saturn's transit through Sagittarius. But being joined by Mars gives it a little bit more go, particularly as it has been rather demuted by the enervating energy of Neptune, which has been squaring up to it since the middle of May. So if your physical or nervous energy has felt a bit lower, I think Mars's arrival in this area will help, although by the end of the week it too is caught up in a right angle with Neptune too. When Mars and Neptune get into difficult aspects, it can create issues around our desires. Our desires is what Mars is about, instant gratification, if you like, whereas Neptune can be a trickery and illusion or disillusion sometimes. So if there is something that you really fancy but you know it's not very good for you, then maybe that's something you should be mindful of at the end of this week. Or if someone comes up with some kind of get-rich-quick idea, I would be hugely sceptical about what they're saying. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.